Hi guys, this is DinoSasha here and welcome back to another review, and today we're going to take a look at the figure. It is the Safari Ltd 2018 Dimetrodon. Now Dimetrodon, which name means 2 meters of teeth, it is the genus of a synopsid that lives in the Silurian or possibly early Permian period, about 295 to 272 million years ago, and across the entire globe, even the United States. Now, the various sizes of Dimetrodon is relatively rare on what animals basically live. Now, for example, the one of the description of the size, these creatures, the most Dimetrodon's length was about 1.7 to 4.6 meters, 6 to 15 feet long, and estimated it's about 28 to 250 kilograms, or 60 to 550 kilograms. Well, the largest known to be more like 4 meters, or 13 feet, or were approximately, the smallest of them all was only about 60 centimeters or 44 inches. Now consider, Dimetrodon thought it would look like a dinosaur, but scientists believe that it's not a dinosaur, but instead a mammal-like reptile known as synapsid. Dimetrodon lives alongside with other creatures like a Dilophosaurus, a herbivorous counterpart of Dimetrodon. However, these huge reptiles are usually lives mainly in the grasslands or in forests, well, due to being dangerous. Now, it needs 2 meters of teeth. It's because it has teeth on it, due to being more like a mammal. Now they're carnivorous and mainly eat meat. Now, let's talk about the sculpt on this weird looking monster, or specifically a reptile. Now, the length, or specifically sculpt, was really nice. I like the sculpted on the Dimetrodon. It looks so relatively accurate. It looks like a mammal teeth. So basically, the Dimetrodon may be a fearsome predator, but I like how accurate it was. Now, basically, I like the skull because it walk really quadrupedal. You know, I like how the animals walk on a quadruped stance, but I still like how animals look like. So the pose is alright, but the pose is relatively the best pose in the world. Now, I like how the pose is on the animal on edge. Now, I like this beast because this is really nice though, but I'll talk about for example, the details. I like the details is a little smooth, even for the sail. I mean, the hound is very cool on the animal. So the details is alright though, but the color scheme, well, I like the skull scheme more. It is gray and back, the grayish in color. Oh well, it's on the top, and the other is in the underbody, which is reddish in body. Now, basically, this animal has a very concern with the red yellow stripes on its sail to make as a good color scheme. Now the head, I like the head more because it has grayish eyes and has a painted mouth. You know, painted mouth for the animal to coexist with. You know, I have seen with our white teeth and purple and a pink tongue on it. It is really cool to see the animal would look like and scientifically accurate. But talk about the accuracy. Accuracy is really nice. This is exactly the true accurate Dimetrodon, and possibly the world's most unique popular creature in the world. And is not a dinosaur after all, but a relatively different creature in my opinion. But I would like how this animal will make it an appearance. So anyway, I'm gonna bring up some rules, so let's give this one a measure. Now, terms from the length from the tip of the snout, always tip of the tail, we're looking at about, more approximately, well, as I was saying, it is only approximately, you know, it was only at about 6.5 inches, and which is only at about 16 centimeters, and the height which is on top of the sail, and which is only at about, well, 3.18 inches, which is only at about, well, approximately almost 10 centimeters. Now, for comparison, I'm gonna bring up some other synapsids in my collection. Here's some of my synapsids ones. Here's the Schleich 2018 Dinogorgon. Now, they both released in the same year, but these two animals are completely different since it's a Gorgonopsid and one is a different synapsid. But if you want to see the Dinogorgon, I will link in the description box down below if you know that creature. Now, for another comparison, this is the last one, and here is the Collectae 2019 Edaphosaurus. Now, Edaphosaurus is a unique dinosaur, I mean a synapsid, because both of them are different animals. Both have scales, but unlike the Dimetrodon, it is more herbivorous, since the Dimetrodon is a carnivore, mainly eat on meat. So, I basically like how Dimetrodon just take a bite of chunks on the Edaphosaurus, so that makes sense that these sailback reptiles may not coexist with one another. But the rating, and I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10, which is really okay figure, but how I like is how the magnificent creature would look like. So people review this figure because due to the being a sculpt or color scheme. Now, I will probably going to make it sure that this Dimetrodon is an absolute pretty cool synapsid reptile, or mammal-like reptile if I want to use. So, I'm gonna bring up Edaphosaurus. So, it is bring up but the most fearsome predator to exist. So, I'm going to link a Dinogorgon if I were you. This is considered to be a really cool figure, in my opinion. So, that is for the day, because this Dimetrodon was an apex predator, and I would like this figure in my collection. And eventually, this will be the great idea. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and to click the bell for notifications so you'll never miss the video, and leave a comment below. And I hope you see you for another review about the Safari Ltd 2018 American Mastodon. Goodbye everyone, and see you all next time.